Good evening, everybody. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Angela, and thank you guys all very much for being here. I got something cool in the mail that I have to share with you all. But before we get started with that, did you know that this week was Teacher Appreciation Week? Yes, it was. And I'm gonna sneeze, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. I like that I can pause this. I'm actually recording with my phone, so hopefully 26% is enough battery for this video because someone forgot to charge their phone. But anywho, Teacher Appreciation Week. All you teachers out there, thank you all very much for doing what you guys do. You are very much appreciated, and I'm very excited that my kids' school did something each day for teachers. It was really cool for this week. And if you have a teacher in your life, don't forget to say thank you. So, thank you all very much. And we are about ready to quietly open this box. I don't know if I can quietly do it. I don't think so. It's probably gonna get loud. But this is something cool. Something that I just happened to find on eBay, and I got it for like $10. It was like $10 with shipping, because I think the shipping was free. Something like that. And then my little vine. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. I kind of untangled it a little bit. There's a lot up there. It looks really cool. I love that vine. And I think I said it was called like angel hair or something like that. And what I got in the mail, it's kind of related. Oh no, this is gonna be too loud. So, 1 second. Yeah, that was way too loud for me to open with you guys. So before I show you, I am super excited about this, but there was some interesting packaging in there. I think they cut up a sheet, an old sheet. That's cool, I'm gonna wash it. It's a whole bunch of cut up pieces, so that's nice. And look, it has flowers on it. I don't know if you can see that, but that was funny. See, there are flowers on there. So okay, thank you for the pieces of sheet. I actually like it. That was pretty cool. So now, this is heavier than I thought it was gonna be, but it is for the wall, and I'm super excited. Look at that. Is that not exciting? This thing is heavy, and see, there's the thing to hang it on the wall. It is a little bamboo planter with a panda on it. And let's show you the inside. See, there's the inside. Looks okay. I'll just clean up a little bit on the bottom. This is really cool. This is super cute. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in it, but I love it, and I had to share this with you guys. Look at that cute little panda. Can you get a closer look? Kind of. See it? Look at the detail on that bamboo. I love it, love it, love it. Even the back. So can I set it down? Oh, I can actually set it down on the table too. So I guess I don't absolutely have to hang it up. But look at the detail on the back. That is super, super cool. So now I want to know, all you friends out there that garden, what are you growing? And if you don't have a garden outside, do you have house plants? I would love to know. Absolutely love this. I'm always looking for wall planters. I only have a couple, I just haven't found like the perfect ones for me. But this, thank you eBay person for letting me win the bid. Actually, I'm surprised that there was only one other person bidding on it. And I know they didn't let me win, whoever was selling it. I really wanted it. And it was only $10. That is such a steal. But look at how adorable that is. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I'm gonna stick in here. I have that bamboo up there. That's in this thing. I should probably get it out of there. And what I've noticed, like people put pots inside of these, which I'm guessing so you could take it out and water it easier, because there is no drainage in here. And that's okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. They had a ton of pictures of it, so it's not like I didn't know. But look at that, I love it. It's so cute. Now I got to leave them some very positive feedback. And a nice little note. It is very heavy. Did not think it was going to be that heavy. So if I do hang it on the wall, I'll have to make sure it's really secure. But see how cute, like on the wall. That's not where it's gonna go. But we'll see. And I want my kitchen to look like, I don't know, a fancy like garden cafe. If any of you have ever been in the Sacramento area, there is a restaurant called Tower Cafe. You gotta look it up. It's awesome. They have so many plants, and I actually thought that they closed, but I think I looked them up with somebody else not too long ago. I can actually look it up. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But they are super cool. I loved going to that place when I would go up north. And do they have some good pictures? Yeah, they kind of do. So check it out. You can watch a video on my video. You're watching a video while you're watching a video. I don't know who this is. Just whoever, somebody. Who knows? Maybe they're watching this video of us watching him. I don't know. But that stopped. Ooh, look at this. I don't even know what that is. But that looks delicious. They have really, really good food. And here's a picture from like the street view. And I guess it's next to a theater, in a theater. I don't know what the story is. I forget. But the food is so good. I absolutely love it. And I haven't been there for many, many years. But I'm sure it's still just as good. And just the amount of plants. There's a little bit of the inside. It's right up my alley. Absolutely love it. It was such a relaxing environment. And here's their dessert case. So Tower Cafe, guys, Sacramento. I'm not affiliated with them, but look at how beautiful that is. If you want to go have a nice lunch or dinner somewhere and just relax, this is like the perfect spot. There's some fun areas up there to go visit. And then we have the menu. Oh my gosh. This is 7 years ago, according to the photo. According to what it says on the photo. But look at that. Delicious. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Can I see what the latest photos are? Oh, somebody did this an hour ago. Check that out. It says an hour ago. That's super cool. Oh, this is a day ago. Okay, yeah, they really are still open. And I forget what I would get. There were some, like, Thai chicken wings. And I think I had, like, a Thai chicken salad once. And then some kind of, like, really rich chocolate cake. there's actually a fun story. So I would go up there every once in a while to work, and this one particular time, or I would usually be by myself too. Well, this one night I was going out to dinner, and this is where I went. I wanted to go to the Tower Cafe, order some stuff, and then take it back to my hotel room. So I park, and I'm walking along the sidewalk, and there's this guy, and it looked like his girlfriend, and they were walking in front of me, and I was right behind them. I figured they realized somebody was behind them, but maybe not. I think it was kind of innocent. So the guy opens the door for the girl, and then I'm behind, waiting. So then I go in after them, and he let the door slam. Usually, at least you kind of hold it open for the next person a little bit. I didn't expect him to stand there and hold the door open for me, but you would think they would at least kind of, hold it so you can catch it. So, okay, whatever, no big deal. So open the door, and then I go in behind them, and where you go up to order, or at the time where you go up and wait to be seated, they have the dessert case. So I'm eyeballing the dessert case while I'm waiting for it to be my turn, and I had already picked out like what food I wanted, but I was trying to figure out the combination so I could stay within budget, because we could expense what we ate to an extent. There was a certain dollar amount, and back then it was like $25. So I'm thinking, okay, if I have cake, then I can't have this. And I know I had wings, and I probably had some kind of a sandwich in mind that came with fries. So, okay, do I want that sandwich and fries and the cake? Do I want the wings and the cake? I absolutely had to get the cake. So the guy's talking to his girlfriend, and then all of a sudden he turns around, and I don't know if he realized that he let the door slam or something else. Who knows? It seemed like he was being nice. So he starts talking to me, and he asks me, "Oh, what dessert are you gonna get?" And I forget what it was called. Some kind of devil's chocolate cake or something. It was really, really rich, super, super chocolatey. And so I told him, I was like, I think that's gonna be the winner, or whatever I said at the time. It was a long time ago. So okay, I think nothing of it. He turns back around, and you could tell the girlfriend, she didn't seem so happy. And also, mind you, I looked a lot different back then. Not that that matters to the story, but it was a long time ago. So they go up there, they ordered whatever they did, and then they stepped aside. And then I get up there, and then I order my food, and this guy tells me that he got me a piece of that cake. I was so excited. And then I thought, okay, is he being nice? Is he just like in a good mood? Or was it because of the door thing? I have no idea. And you could tell his girlfriend was a little bit annoyed by it. But I was so excited. Hey, I don't want to have anything to do with your boyfriend. That's your deal, like whatever's going on. But I was just so excited to get that piece of cake. I wanted it so bad, and I was just trying to figure out how to budget. So I was super excited. Guy, Sacramento, Tower Cafe, that let the door slam. Thank you. I still remember that, and I do tell the story every once in a while. That cake was delicious. The food there is delicious. So Tower Cafe, if you're in the mood for a road trip, there is some great food up there. Absolutely love it. So that sums up probably my story for the night. I don't know. I just kind of thought about it. I love the way that place looks, and I want my kitchen to have that same kind of feeling. It's so peaceful, relaxable. I love plants. I love nature. The bugs, those can stay outside. Those don't need to come inside. I just want the plants inside. So that's what I'm trying to do in my kitchen. This is a start. Now I just gotta keep it alive. In the frog planter behind me, I had a string of pearls, and it died, or it's dying. I think you And then up here, this vine that I've had for a while in my kitchen. I actually have another piece of it on the other side of my window, kind of in front of me. Next to it, this thing I had made, I just call it a butterfly box. But a couple years ago, I was getting really into helping like raise caterpillars and stuff. So when they would transform into their chrysalis, I would bring some in, and then I put like a chopstick across inside, and then I would have the chrysalis on there, and then they would emerge, and then I would let them go. But I thought that was like the perfect little spot, and it looked kind of cool, so I've just left that. It's kind of crudely made. It was like a heavy duty box for some display thing, and I had cut out all that, and then I put just like some mesh in there. So that's cool. It has a little story back there. There are some butterfly nets that are sitting on top. And then that planter that's over a little bit more. I got that in Spain, like, I don't know how many years ago. Probably going on 20 years. A long time ago. So that was really cool. I love that kind of stuff. This planter that the vine is in, I think I just got that at Lowe's, I think. But that was really cool. And I don't know if you can see how there's something blue behind it. Well, when I water it, the back isn't finished. It's not like this. It's just the plain, whatever it is. I don't know what material it is, clay, whatever it is. So the moisture would get on the wall, and I noticed one day when I took it off, it was like kind of moldy. I thought, oh my gosh, no, I can't have this happening. So I took the planter off, cleaned the wall, let it dry, and I thought, what in the world am I going to put behind this so I don't have the mold issue? Well, at the Dollar Tree, they had these circles. They're kind of like a foam material, and they were different colors, kind of like, what's that game called? Where like Left Hand Blue. That game, I can't even think of what the name of it is, oh my gosh. But they looked like those kind of dots, and I had some because I like to do crafty stuff. And I thought, oh, that might work. So I cut it a little bit, poked a hole in it. I hung that foam thing on the wall first, and then I put the planter over it, and it works beautifully. I have not had any issues, and I've taken it down a couple times just to make sure everything is clean, because I don't want to have any issues. And it's working very nicely. So that was very cool. I'm proud of the little things that I do and that I get to do. On the shelf behind me, it's a little corner cupboard. I have like paints and stuff in the bottom, and I have like part of a blender, a really old blender. But I have a lot of little jars up here. What else? You can kind of see behind me. Those are all shells that I've collected from different areas. There's some other little random things mixed in there. And there's some bigger shells. There's some rocks in there. So a bunch of stuff up there. Up top a little bit more. I have like my emergency sewing stuff. There's a little bit of thread, some needles, and then, I don't know, just like random stuff. I have some string cord that I was using outside for my grapevine. I like to spend a lot of time in my kitchen, so I have some of the more commonly used things up there, so it's just easier for me to access them. I don't have to go walk in another room to get them. But that's what's going on up there. I do need to do something with that little bowl of water, little wall beta tank. I think it was intended for like a beta fish. There you go. Let me know what you guys have going on. I am very curious about plants. So if you have something interesting, I would love to hear about it. Or if you would like me to try something out with some kind of plant, I'm in zone 9B. So I don't get too many like frosty nights. But now the heat is on its way and the weather's so weird. This weekend it's gonna be like 100 degrees. Absolutely hate that. If it could stay in the 70s forever, I would just be so happy. And then I think it goes back down. So one of the days next week, it's like below 70, which is like, what? We're in May now and it's below 70. And then one day, I think it's like 20% chance of rain or something. I'm looking forward to the rain. And then I'm looking forward to summer being over, because I do not like the heat. I like the fruits and stuff that ripen. But, well, no thank you to the heat. Someday maybe I'll move back to the beach. So we'll see. And I just saw the little battery warning pop up. 15% left. That's not that bad. I've been talking to you guys for a while. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. My little panda says goodnight to everybody. And I will absolutely check back in with you all again. Have a good night. Good night, good night, good night. Maybe I'll play around with some different noises on a future video. I do want to do that with some stuff and make a super long video about it. The ideas are there. I just haven't done it yet. But thank you all for watching, and then I will see you. I'll see you soon. See you guys later. Bye bye.